Yeah.
Dahil 99 pesos lang, ang select of green, 1. Base flavors, 99 lang.
Order of inuna nila dito is Kufra, and then they backed it up with Esmeralda and Masha. It's easy for you to kind of tunnel vision on how to deal with these two titans. Kasi, o nga naman, meron kang Masha at Esmeralda na problema sa clash, mapipilitan ka i-deal with yon. And medyo nakalimutan nila dito yung potential na Kimi is still there. Carry versus Kimi composition kasi lineup na matchup, I'm sorry. Carry versus Kimi matchup, it's not about yung kanilang combat yung parang pag pinagtapat mo sila kasi Carry will win it nonetheless. But it's what they give to the table, right? Kimi gives objective pushes, Carry needs to farm. So nagtitake up ng space kasi yung Carry, while yung Kimi kasi, he makes the space. So medyo yung matchup na yun, ikaw na lang bahala kung ano yung mas i-favor mo. But most of the time, it's Kimi who wins it, if not a 1v1 fight. And yeah, I mean, it was answered all over para sa akin for Bren E-Pro. Sometimes tingin ko may mga drafting na ginagawa yung mga kalaban or yung mga players natin na dahil sobrang ganda lang talaga ng hero pick na ginawa nila, they answer the whole draft. Yeah. And now, speaking of the draft, meron na tayo sa game number 2, SDIE Olympians. This time will take the blue side. Nakita naman natin ang ban dito sa Hylos, while Esmeralda is the choice for Bren E-Pro. Medyo malayo dun sa ating nakalakihan na set of bans. Well, you know that Bren E-Pro, they utilized the Esmeralda really well in the previous game. Let's see kung ano ang kanilang plano ngayon, banning out the Esmeralda themselves.
Kinausap ko kanina si Doc Ribo.
Oo.
Sabi ko, Ribo, bago yun na 008 gaming. Sabi ko, 52 yung bawas mo sa mga hero. Sabi niya, planado yun.
Planado pala yun.
New meta.
Taga-ubos lang siya ng HP. This is the Grok picked, banned by SDIE Olympians. It feels like they wanna get the Kufra once again. And Bren E-Pro, let's see if they will ban out yung Harith naman. That potentially can be deadly sa kamay ni Kuya Yuji.
Yeah.
Kaja.
I mean, the cushion is still open for the side of SEO. And ito nga yung iniisip ko sa laban na to eh. Baka ito yung laban na magkocontest sila pareho. Hero to fight for here is going to be cushion.
We'll see.
Pero hindi nga lumabas yun ng game number 1. Because nobody touched yung cushion.
Yeah.
Na gustong-gusto na itong dalawang mages nila, which is JP and si Yuji.
Harith is still being considered by Bren E-Pro, although the Kufra has been picked by the opposing sides. Nandiyan pa rin naman yung classic na export. Yung blue side nakakuha ng Kufra, yung red side nakakuha ng export. Sure na sure. Harith, walang takot dito ang Bren E-Pro because they know they can work around the bouncing ball of this Kufra and maybe win the fight even when that exists. Lolita is gonna be considered by SDIE Olympians. Lalong-lalo na ngayon kasi tatlo na yung naban and will be paired up with Chango, which makes a lot of sense to me. Instead na iba na nila yung Lolita dito, na kontra sa Chango, pipik na nila, i-deny na nila.
I like this lineup better para sa side ng SEO, yung slots. In terms of just getting the slots punched in para sa kanilang mga picks dito. Kasi when you pick the Chango as a solo core dun sa may first phase natin, which is the 3 picks na dire-diretso, you have a lot of areas of sabihin natin windows to adjust dun sa may draft nyo in terms of damage output.
Yeah.
You can adjust if it's going to be all physical after Chango, or is it going to be all burst after Chango, o magiging extended team fight by laban yung katulad ng ginawa nila ng game number 1. They have all the time in the world to think about that.
Yeah. Now, SDIE Olympians, okay. Tama ba? Wala. Was there a ban? No ban SDIE Olympians? Okay.
Nagiging strategy din siya eh.
It's legit, I guess.
Nagiging strategy din siya. Na may times na ayaw mo lang mag-ban kasi
mo open na lahat.
That is one hero less for you din.
Yes,
Your team is picking.
And you kind of keep your opponents guessing, di ba? Parang, uy, wala silang binan. Totoo ba to?
Wala silang binan. And isa din sa mga fatal, not really fatal, but BRE dito, one of the common misconceptions talaga kasi dito is if you pick yung first 3 slots yung cores mo, then that means hindi ka mauubusan ng tank. Actually, sobrang limited ng tank ngayon sa MLBB. So, kaya ang ginawa nandito ng SEO, they cannot really think about a tank to take out kasi tank na lang talaga yung ulan nila dito eh.
Your team is picking.
Terizla is the choice for STIEO
Sa
Limited.
totoo lang, you're not gonna use an S-test for this kind of lineup.
I don't particularly like the Terizla at this point.
Okay.
But they do have Granger and Chango. Carry is a natural pick. Magandang sagot sa Kufra, magandang sagot sa Terizla. Lolita at a certain point will struggle against the carry. So, ang hirap lang dito sa Brenny Pro is how they can get through the backlines and get UG. But fortunately, meron naman sila dito ang Harit, meron sila Masha, the jumpers, meron ka pang ding Akai.
And Fuzakin, Harit? Is this...
Papalit yan.
Magpapalit yan. Babalik yan. Kilala ko yung mga yan. Babalik yan.
JP
In terms of lineup.
is more than like, in terms of lineup, we're still gonna favor, to be honest, ang Bernie Pro dito just because of the fact na meron silang Masha, like the Masha core, and then you have Harit. Kahit pa sabihin mo meron kang sagot dun sa Harit courtesy of the pound symbol mula sa Kofray, can easily be countered by your opponents if you think about it. Kasi parang ang gagawin mo lang is hintayin mo lang wala yung bounce ball tapos siya kalalaban if you're the Harit.
Easier said than done. Pero Fuzakin dito siya nga ang gagamit mga kaibigan ng export. Nahuli siya dito. The rollout will be there. Will there be a flicker to be committed here? And the strike will be there. Jeff Beauty forever with the bouncing ball. Lahat talaga sila. Inabala sila dito. The stun. Fuzakin dito. Ang dami niyang damages si No-Cup. Pero Kribo, tinamaan siya dito ng ilang bala.
Pupulot na lang siya ng armor.
Punot ng armor.
Beautiful.
Fuzakin.
Beautiful.
Grabe talaga si Fuzakin.
Malakas mamulot.
Hindi magpapahuli.
Hindi magpapahuli. Hindi magpapataig.
Hindi magpapahuli at hindi aamin. Pero habang nangyari lahat yon, BRE, they go straight for the buff. And alam din to ng SEO. So they just went for that small green cap dito sa may right side nila.
With all of the fuzz na nangyari dun sa may bottom lane, ang dami kasi kinumit ng STIE Olympians. It gave actually a lot of space for Brenny Pro to work with. The fact na hindi sila nakakuha ng kill doon makes it so hard for them to kind of even things up in terms of economy. In terms of the buff economy, I would say. Kasi importante pa rin yan.
Uy!
Nagkamali!
Na-reset! Na-reset!
Okay.
Okay. Pero mababa pa rin yung buhay nung...
Ganun pa rin naman. Pinakabalang, Kuya.
Pinakabalang.
Kuya Batos.
Pero as far as we know, as we all know, kahit yung isang segundo o 2 segundo na yun to take out the creep wave will mean 40 less cold para sa'yo.
Okay. Now there's gonna be the jump after Blender. Siyempre may stun na yun. And may Zapad force din. Jet Kitty Forever not long for this world. 1-0 para sa Brenny Pro as they take the first blood. At actually, hindi nila na-keep yung kanilang sariling
Turtle resurrect
pop.
soon.
This is interesting, but they still will try to dive for creep. So, hindi na mahanap yan. Pero sabi nila dito, sige, mumakbo kayo. Ito na ang unin natin. Turtle to be taken by Brenny Pro.
And they're not really in the prime position to actually fight right now. Felicia falling very low. Turtle dito has been slain by the Harris. JP dito with a nice retribution. Doc Ribo still wants to fight, pero yung bulwark nandun, hindi na nila itutuloy.
No. Brenny Pro are getting so much out of this map in the early stages of the game, and it kind of helps them farm on this carry. Unlike the previous carry, nakita natin nahirap yung farm. Ito, nadadalian lang. There's the last insanity gagamitin. If they do get the kill, that's Bounty Hunter once again by Doc Ribo, but that wasn't the case. They are able to whittle down the X-Borg using Yuji's Chango.
And Ribo dito just taunting his former teammate. Parang sinabi niya, Yuji, Belat, ano na?
Kaya ka andyan, kaya ako nandito, sabi ni Kuya Ribo.
Well, no love lost for these two players naman. For sure.
Kanina nga na mag-uusap-usap pa rin sila, parang wala na.
Pero yun yung dun kayo matakot kapag kayo mga players natin hindi na nag-uusap-usap at hindi na nag-i-interact ng ganyan.
Look at how much damage yung feature shower talaga in terms of taking objectives very quickly. Kahit may retribution yung katapat niya, hindi na kinaya. Lembot, short range death sonata, but Tokibo will take some shots. Yuji is here. Nandito na si Yuji.
Uy!
Na-stun nga nandito. And there is the Lumin Blast. Wala ka ng takas. Chokla, laban na lang. Pero hindi pa rin makakuha na kill. Kuzaken pops the last insanity. Car stakes will not be enough to bring about the members of STIE Olympians, and STIE Olympians will actually get so much out of this. Tinalunan pa, and Fusaken will go down.
Fusaken can't really fight that arrival on top lane. Terizla nandun, pero enemy turret will still be destroyed by the Masha. Renjo dito, sobrang dali ng buhay niya. He doesn't need to go back to the base just to, sabihin natin, kumuha ng buhay. He can just do that on the go. And that is one of the upsides ng Masha. For other split pushers, kailangan mo umuwi para lang sabihin natin maging safe ka at wala ka sa kill range. But for the Masha, mas malapit ka sa kill range, mas nakakatakot ka.
This is scarier by the minute para sa STI. Buti na lang na STI Olympians, buti na nakalaban pa rin siya rito, but that's the turtle. Gonna be contested by both teams. Sino makakuha? That's a big question. It's gonna be Granger. Na Fusaken already, wala na siyang pirang armor dito. They can fight. So JP, there's that penalty zone, but it comes to Hurricane Dance. Potentially, at may kuha na kill dito si JP. Mukhang dadalaw pa yata siya, pero bakit kasi si Grip to Mercy ang target niya? Okay lang naman. Meron siyang all the time in the world. Samantala, Nixu is gonna be chased down by the members of Grand E Pro. Nixu will definitely go down this time, 4-for-1, and a turtle. Brenny Pro more than happy with the trade-off.
They got the turtle pero hindi naman nila na-convert. UG right now is just going from the bottom lane to the top lane to the mid lane. Para medyo nawawalan talaga siya ng ano dito.
Shut down.
Shut down, and of course the unstoppable streak para kay JP on this Harin. No Kufra, no problem para sa Brand E Pro.
Pero dun sa may baba, Jeff Beauty forever.
Okay.
Now, niya dito si Renjo. And right now, Fusaken to the last insanity. Sumabog din si No Mercy. Lembot dito, wanting to fight, pero laging kinakapos or laging nalilate yung pagpasok niya ng laban.
Unfortunately, hindi pa enough yung damage output dito ni Lembot. Lembot already masyado pa lang pala na dito is actually so poor right now. 3,000 by the 6-minute mark. And you don't want that to happen by the 6-minute mark. Gusto mo na sana naka-machete ka or at least meron ka ng Hunter Strike. And I think Nimble Blade pa lang yata yung meron siya.
Wow. Just wow. Wala na sa laro ngayon yung SEO. If you're seeing that there is la ulti kanina, yung penalty zone, it didn't hit anything. And that is not, sabihin natin, it's not a characteristic na ginagawa ng mga pro players.
No, not at all. UG, consider ginamit dito na ipinaka si UG. And this is goodbye, Mage Dad. Ako na ngayon ang bagong Mage God ng Brand E Pro. JP introduces himself.
Grabe yung ginagawa nila. Pero si Renzo dito, pinagpapakilala din. Sabi niya, hello, ako yung hindi nyo makahabol. Hello, okay. Okay. Hindi nyo makahabol.
Napakabilis na ito mga Masha. And actually, Will Butters, this is just the 6-minute mark. The turtle has been taken by Brand E Pro. Only 6 minutes, 6K na lang agad ang lamang ng Brand E Pro.
It's one of the heroes that was underrated talaga in a sense. Because Masha, since ang galaw natin sa MLS, pwede ka bumili ng items anywhere. You don't have to go back. Masha technically doesn't have to go back.
Oh, yeah. So you have your own sustain. Tingnan mo naman, Nixu being forced out naman ng penalty zone dito, pero mapapasama pa si Nixu. Legendary na ngayon si JP.
And you know it's bad. It's that bad. 50% na natatanggal kay Terizla. And usually, if a Terizla has an average game, 3 tao yung kailangan para i-take down siya. Pero kapag ganito na nangyari, this is bad naman ang blast will be forced out. Pero tutumba pa rin si Eugene, nagpakilala si Eugene. Hello, ako yung dati dyan. Wala, ano ba yun? Nagpapakilala lang sila sa isa't isa.
Oo naman. Sabi na, may asim din ako. Kala mo, ikaw lang.
May asim pa ako.
May asim ba ako? JP with that very, very overconfident play. Duly punished by SEO. Oh! Grabe naman dalawa yung nahuli dito. Of course, the Highland Savage with their Nixu. Penalty zone, ginamit nila dito the damage. Yes, they will. Napatay nila dito. And now, Fusaken is gonna be next. Unless, of course, our Fletcher is gonna be there with a Hurricane Dance. At tinunaw na nga nila dito si Kufra. There is the major shower. Fusaken ang habol. Fusaken will fall. Sakong-sakto naman pagbili natin na shield doon. But he still will fall.
I don't know what happened. Sa totoo lang, may choice si Rafflesia doon. Nasaluin yung ultimate.
Yung major.
told her, but I knew no matter how I tried to console her, she just do the best she could. But there are times